Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as I always do under these very, very difficult circumstances. This is the live watch along for West Ham versus Chelsea live at the London Stadium in 13 minutes time, which is live on Sky Sports. The only thing I haven't managed to do properly yet is do the the frame. I had a bit of a technical issue and I completely forgot about it until just now. So let's see who's about. There's only one guy around so far. Richard, hello mate, good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. So if you guys don't mind, for the next few seconds, I just need to talk the lighting out. Give me 2 secs. Right, that's a bit better. Makes the background look less shit. But yeah. So Sofian, hello mate, good to see you. I'm all right, mate. I'm much better than I was yesterday morning. Thank you very much, mate, for asking. So as always, guys, let's start off by talking about the game, of course. Now, first and foremost, here is our team sheet. Shall I get this up? I was going to do them as overlays, but then it actually looks a little bit wanky. So bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. As I say, it was literally unplugged from doing the live watch. Sorry, the daily live chat, which we always do. And yeah, I got to give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, it's just you know me, professional as always. All right, so there we go. Right, okay, so that there. And not there. So let me just make sure the telly's not spilling over. Just going to bring it down just a bit. So yeah, guys, I say I'm not in the best of positions at the minute. How's that, September? Yeah, let's make it look a little bit better. Sorry, guys, as I say, it was literally just running around like a blue-ass fly, as my old man used to say. Right, so anyway, evening again. Hi, Sophie and Richard. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. Ian, hello, mate. Nice to see you. I'm, mate, a draw. That's all I care about at the minute. Don't know how to care it was. Dale's is on the pop. Good to know, mate. Good to see you back here again, guys. Right, so let's talk about the team sheet first and foremost. You guys know I'm normally a lot more organised than this, but it's been quite a day. Right, so here we go. So here is the team sheet. Hang on, let me just change the background to make it look a little less. That's better. It's more like it. Have it. Right, so team sheet for West Ham: Fabianski in goal, Fredericks, Ogbonna, Diop, and Creswell making up the back four. Souček and Rice as the holding midfielders. Fornals and Bowen out on the left, with Lanzini sitting behind Antonio. It's appearing to be. On the bench we have Randolph, Johnson, Balbuena, Wilshere, Lewis, one of the youngsters, which is good. Yarmolenko, Anderson, Zonde, Silva, and Yeti. So not the best of formations, if I'm honest, guys. Not the best of ideas from Moyes. Just try and get a bit more of the screen viewable. That's it. There we go. Right. So yeah. So not the best of things, to be honest with you. He could have been a lot better. Sorry. You know me. I'm normally very, very ready, but running around like a blue ass fly. But yeah, as I say, so it's not the best of team sheets. But let's talk about Chelsea's team sheet as well also now, just so we've got a bit of an idea of who we're up against. So again, just make it a little bit bigger to read. There we go. Oh, not that big. Yeah. All right. So Chelsea have Kepa in goal. With Aspilicueta, Rudiger, Christensen, Alonso, Kante, Kovacic, Barkley, William, Abraham. Good to see Tammy Abraham's out there. And Pulisic on as their starting 11, with the substitutions of Caballero, Zuma, James, Jorginho, Gilmore, Mount, Loftus-Cheek, Hudson-Odoi, and Giroud. So again, not bad lineup from Chelsea. They're blatantly going for it. They're blatantly going for it. Interesting side. So, guys, just in case you didn't see the scores, I'm sure you have already, but Arsenal beat Norwich 4-0. Newcastle beat Bournemouth 4-1 away, and Everton beat Leicester 2-1. So we are in an absolutely fantastic position. We're the only team in the bottom 5, shall we say, that haven't played yet. So we have to go out all guns blazing and try and get at least a point, and therefore Watford would be Watford be on the same position as us. But we would be a point clear of the bottom 3. That's all I want to be honest with you. That's all I want from the side. So let's have a look to say. Ian says, take a draw, mate. Agreed. Mark says, great results earlier. Yes. Richard says, I reckon it'll be a draw tonight. Ian says Noble's out with a hamstring injury. Sophie says, not sure why he's playing Lanzini, not sure why he isn't playing Johnson, not sure why he isn't playing Yarmolenko or Yeti. Either one of them could have been useful. I'd say Zande Silva's a bit more useful than the Yeti, mate, unfortunately. I mean, you obviously missed the conversation earlier today where we were discussing that. I mean, he's not good enough, unfortunately, bless him. Ian says, Chelsea have pace up top. Agreed. Del says, have Fabianski in goal rather than Kepa in my dream team. Not a good sign. Mark says, this is going to be hard to watch. Yeah, but hopefully it's going to be an easy conversation for us, mate, because it's just the whole point of these watch-alongs. I know other channels are doing it as well, but there's a whole point of this watch-along, these watch-alongs, is the fact that we just will sit there, have a drink, be it water, be it pop, as Del's on, or be it a few beers. We just talk, and we chat, and we have a laugh. Ian says he hopes it isn't a hard watch. Sofian says, of course, Chelsea going for it because Leicester lost. Agreed. If they win this game, then they're in the top 3, literally on 3rd, I should say. Sofian says it seems like we could lose every game, but we'll still say 17. Mate, please don't jinx it. Please, come on. 3-1, Del. Rishi's average adventure says, my brother-in-law is a Chelsea fan. This goes down well. I'm sure it does, mate. Yeah. Del says it's Alco Pop. What are you? When are you? The mid 90s? Fucking Alco Pops. Do me a favour. Mark says, no beer tonight, school tomorrow. Agreed. Louis Malon, hello guys. Hope you're doing all right. Sofian says, Mark, I'm going to school tomorrow. Figure of speech, mate. Figure of speech. Louis also thinks it's going to be a draw as well. We're saying 2-2. It'd be nice to get a Desmond, mate. It'd be very, very nice to get a Desmond. So, right, so we're 5 minutes away. It's everything to play for, guys. It really, really is everything to play for. I mean, I know it's an old cliche, but we are so screwed if we don't get anything out of this game, which I'm hoping we will, of course. Always hoping we will, and I've realised I've just actually put the wrong lights on, but it doesn't matter. It looks pretty good. I can still see the screen. I'm happy with that. For those that don't know, I'm using a projector with a screen. I actually got a 75-inch projector screen delivered today, so I've been able to make the screen a little bit bigger, which is all right. I mean, it's just fits in the area that it needs to, which is good. But yeah. Mark says 2-1 to us. Be nice, mate. Be nice. Louis says he'd like to see a goal. Agreed. Mark reckons Lanzini and Oggy are going to score even. Yeah, I could see that. I can totally see where you're coming from with that one, my old mate. Yeah, completely. I'm still thinking a draw. I've got a funny feeling Antonio's going to be on the score sheet. His time's coming. It's the 3rd goal in the game in a row now. Ian says doing the double, that would be perfect, mate. It'd be the only thing. If we get, do you know what? That's the one thing I'm worried about. I know as West Ham supporters, we shouldn't really be looking at former seasons and all that sort of stuff, to a degree. But that's what I'm worried about. I am really fucking worried. If we do the double over Chelsea, that's what happened last time. So they're just coming up with this. That's what happened last time. We got relegated back in 2002-03 season. So yeah, it's a 4-2-3-1 from Moyes, which was understandable. Fornals is out on the left. He's going to be so ineffectual over there. Lanzini's in the middle, so that will help. That will really help because Lanzini's better in the middle than he is out on the wing. So I can understand that thinking. Richard said all bite nails when kickoff begins. And predictably, Chelsea have gone for a 4-3-3. So it's Barkley, Kante, and Kovacic in the midfield, Willian, Abraham, and Pulisic up front with Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, and Alonso in the back four. Yeah, it's Lampard's going for it. He's absolutely going for it, and quite rightly so, as he should. I know the people out there saying, "Oh yeah, but he's ex-West Ham. He shouldn't." Bollocks. But if they don't get 3 points out of this, it'll be very, very difficult for them to get into the top four, cement themselves in the top four. So from a Chelsea point of view, from a neutral point of view, just for 3 seconds, Lampard has to be going out for it and going all guns blazing for it, and as does Moyes. Late comer as always. Hello. Or late comer, that is, but late comer says Chelsea 3, West Ham 1. Could very, very happen, mate. Welcome. Thanks for watching. Mark says, seriously, look at their bench. Tell me about it, man. It's painful to watch. We talked about that just a few minutes ago, but yes, it's an absolutely painful watch. That bench, that really, really is scary. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this, but I am looking forward to. Del says, "Hail the Messiah." Rich says they should be more than 2 sub change for Hammers this time. You'd hope, mate. You'd hope. Ricky, hello, mate. Good to see you. Saying 2-1 West Ham. Watching live from Washington DC. Chelsea 3, West Ham 1. More than possible. That's know where you're watching. Good afternoon. Just looks at look at benchmark. I'm nearly choked so deep. Yeah, it is. But it's Chelsea. You know, they've always had a very, very good. Hang on, sorry about the sound, guys. Just need to get that. Yeah, it's a bit better. So yeah, I know I shouldn't have done the full hour of the live watch along. We're literally minute to go, and I'm just only just ready. Hello, guys. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're all right. My mate's watching from Boynton, Florida. Cool. Good on him. Yeah, so it looks like everything's ready to go by the looks of it. That video looks weird. That really does look weird. I mean, why would you pay over the odds for Chelsea? So we're almost about to do. Buy wine Leonard, hello mate. Cheese 2. Cheese, love it. Cheese 2, West Ham 0. God, that Chelsea kit looks dodgy. No abuse for Frank today. He's very lucky there's nobody in the grounds. And obviously no abuse on today in the live chat either, for that matter. Mark says, come on your irons. So we go, just as kickoff. So Chelsea in possession, as you quite rightly assume. So according to the BBC, that hasn't kicked off yet. So Rudiger chasing the ball through down to Abrahams, but Diop clears nicely. Antonio to the Fornals. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to sort the lights out. Hang on 2 seconds. Sorry. That's better. Yeah, that gives me a bit better vision of the screen. Not by much, but it does help. Francisco Altin, Amir. Nice to know. Thanks, mate. Nice for you to join us. So Fornals, Rice, Creswell, Fornals, Antonio. Creswell could have had that, but he didn't. Fortunately, Rice got there just in time. Diop should be passing it. Don't stop pissing about, Diop. Through to Fornals. Creswell's got the ball. And Ogbonna with the pass back. Fabianski long ball finding Antonio, but misses completely. Trying to get Lanzini by the looks of it, yeah. I mean, I know there's a lot of hype around Lanzini in London derbies and whatnot, and quite rightly so to a degree. But I just I knew some idiot would ask for this. There's always one. There's always one. Rishi Boom Shakala. Hello, mate. Good to see you. Rishi says, come on, you irons. Mukhtar link. Google is a fantastic thing. As I keep saying to a lot of you, just because you lazy people can't be bothered to look for it yourself. So Alonso to Rudiger. As for the Christiansen. Rudiger. Christiansen again, I think, by the looks of it. I'm going to take that off because it's... I mean, it's great we're getting international viewers, but come on. Honestly, kids today, they want everything on a bloody platter. They want everything on a platter. So Chelsea got a throw in. So it's this is reminding me a lot of the Wolves game. A lot of the Wolves game. Sitting back, trying to wait for the counter-attack. Oh, come on, Fornals. He could have had that. Willian passes down through to Alonso. Great block by Fredericks for the first corner of the game. Mark says, Bowen good working back. Agreed. Very well. Jeffrey says, I want to watch the match. Anyone drop here a link? Mate, Google. Come on, Google. What's wrong with you? No one's going to be dropping any links. Dell says, over 4 minutes and we're not losing. Well, we've got a corner. They've Chelsea got a corner, mate, so you never know. So Willian takes. Well cleared. And straight into the path of into Fabianski by Alonso there. By the was it Alonso? Yeah, Alonso. Marx is back in our day. You were lucky to have a bike, John. Exactly. And all these kids are trying to look for football for free when we're talking about it for free. Ian says we can't sit back, mate. They will go around the back. Agree, but that's exactly what we're doing. We're giving them all the time and the space. Diop with a long ball. Trying to find Antonio, but it's trying to find Fornals, I should say, but is too far up. And Chelsea on the counter attack as always. Nice ball through to Willian. Declan Rice right in the middle, keeps possession, is going for a run. Go on, son. Go on, my lad. Keep it, keep it, keep. Overlaps with who is that? Bowen. Rice has got the ball again. Go on, son. Goes out for a Chelsea throw-in. Rishi says, I miss the old chocolate bike that you would lose your nuts on. Mate, I'm still waiting for my left testicle to come down because of that. I'm joking, of course, but you know, they were painful to ride. They were painful to ride. Just as it goes out for another throw-in. So it's all Chelsea at the minute. Wonder what the stats are looking like. Yeah, 69% possession as it stands at the minute. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. So we're now with a TXW Moro. Hello, mate. Good to see you again. Hope you're all right. Mark says, mind the first time we played Chelsea at the stadium, we bit of fighting. Good point. Yeah. Not seeing that at the minute. Not seeing that at the minute. Tammy. Honestly, I like Tammy Abraham. I think it's a good player, but come on, he's taking the piss a bit standing that close to the box. Hoping you'd make a mistake. Right, so it's Allardyce-headed football by Chelsea. Bowen gets and loses. But good to see him chasing, running back for it. Very, very good to see that. Ian says, can't give Frick. So I can't give Frank any stick, Shane. Yeah. Marks is in the stands. Totally, mate. Totally. Aki does YouTube. To be honest, yeah, I rate Declan 20 to 30 max price. Well, for what reason? Mini Skeeter says, I bet Chelsea's wins. Being Premier League fan, does Chelsea have a big chance of... Yeah, they have a massive chance of winning, mate. I mean, you'd know that if you follow football. So clearly somebody trying to make a name for themselves. Richie, can you just double check the comments, mate? Yeah. Alonso. Good ball up by Bowen. Up to Antonio. Just completely misses it, unfortunately. Bless him. Kai Cougar. Any relation to Rick by any chance? Exactly. Ignore them. They're just being dicks, trying to get themselves on telly. Oh, look at me. Look at me commenting, being controversial on YouTube. Grow up. So, fair enough, Rick. Fair enough. If you don't follow the Premier League, why you want to watch along? Eddie Chandler, let's go. Iron Salah Gaze, good to see you, mate. Ain't seen that dog for a while. Whoa. Dave Owens, 3-0 Chelsea win prediction. Fair enough. Also, Chelsea to win the Premier League 21-22 season. Yeah, all right. Richie and Rick, please moderate the chat, please, guys. Alonso. Rudiger. Barkley, by the looks of it. Yeah, Barkley, Kante. Kovacic. Sitting back. Good interception by Fornells, but did nothing with it. And Antonio too late to the ball. Bowen running in. Good stuff. Good stuff from those three, but not enough. Sorry, Lanzini not Bowen. Sorry, Lanzini running in. So good to see a bit of fight from him. Makes a bloody change. Ball through down to Alonso. Cross, well blocked by Fredericks, but not exactly the best of blocks. Willian and straight at Fabianski. Hello, mate. Good to see you. It's not really that poor of a start, mate. I mean, what more? What do you want apart from a goal? You've had 69% possession, son, and we're only 10 and a half minutes in. As Mark's saying, back to the balls here. Agreed, because we're not attacking. We're just trying to sit around and wait. Bowen with the long ball back to Fabianski. Aki says, okay, if so, how much should you sell Declan for? Well, you've not justified your reason for it, so your question's relatively pointless, but he's not for... I wouldn't be selling him for any price. There's Creswell with the throw-in. It goes out for another West Ham throw. Yeah, you can see we just got this today. You can see the fold mark still here. Oh, here we go. We can see if Antonio bowling ground style throw-in. Shot on target. Here we go. Oh, that's poor. Good ball up, though. But well cleared by Chelsea. Rice. Oh, but just is the apparently an injury to. There is it. I can't see. Yeah, really good. But that was quick. Timothy Mutarami. We must win. Who? Wherever. I'm guessing Chelsea because you're not an English person. Solomon, it takes Moyes to take it. Moyes playing no strikers. Agreed, mate. Lawrence, good to see you, mate. Yeah, quite frankly, I'll do the run up for you. If it's Fabianski in goal, Fredericks, Ogbonna, Diop, Creswell's the back four, Souček and Rice as the holding midfielders, Bowen, Fornals, Lanzini sitting behind Antonio. Chelsea's Arrizabalaga, Aspilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger, Alonso, Barkley, Kante, Kovacic, Willian, Abraham, Pulisic. Antonio had a chance there by the looks of it. So West Ham in a 4-2-3-1 formation and Chelsea in a 4-4-3. So great knockdown by Fornals, I think that was. And Antonio running up. Oh, yeah. Ooh, close. And that was close. Well, not really. It's about 3 or 4 yards out. But yeah, Lanzini did a really good run there. Really good run. Good interception from Fornals. We're starting to do something. We're starting to take our chances. Just as Antonio was blocked there. But again, he was starting. There's a bit of momentum starting to be built now, just coming into 13, 14 minutes into the game. Ogbonna with a pass back to Fabianski. He dithers and boots, trying to find no one. Fornals running in, but unfortunately, Rudiger and Alonso playing the pass the parcel. Oh, Bowen, you could have had that. I mean, is it illegal to intercept in the Premier League nowadays? Ian says Rudiger is key to them at the back. If he goes off, we have a chance to score if we got out of our half. We have done very close to it. That was the closest we've come to scoring since February. So Willian, TXW Morrow. Yes, I've already said hello to you. So I'm hoping. It's a Bowen. Lanzini trying to get an Antonio, but fails miserably, and Rudiger's on the ball. Hello, mate. Come on your irons, indeed. Alonso. There's Barkley by the looks of it. Come on. More pressure, West Ham. Come on, more pressure. Bowen up, so trying to find Antonio. Go on, Mikey. Get there, get there. Ooh, that was close. So Chelsea's still on the ball now. Willian on the ball. He's had a lot. There's having a lot of possession here. Jesus Christ. So down to Rice. Oh, good play. Good play. Here we go. But this is it. Counter-attack football. Pass it. That's it. Lanzini to Bowen. Pass it through to Fredericks. Pass it through to Fredericks before you lose it. You could see he was stumbling there. Welcome to Triad and Gav from Indonesia. Welcome. We've hit 1560, guys. Thank you very much. There's been 3 new subscribers tonight. 4 new subscribers tonight, I should say. All we need is 40 more, and we get a live gig. So come on, guys. I know you want to watch. I know you want to hear my dulcet tones. Willian, Rice, Antonio, Lanzini, through to Fornals. Talk to each other. You speak Spanish. TXW Morrow, I will not shout out your friend because this is a live watch along. We're supposed to be watching football together. There's plenty of other channels that will do that. Yeah, so Kovacic, Barkley, back to Kovacic. Nice little try to intercept by Antonio, but he's jogging about, and quite rightly so, because we're going to need to. I'll be very very surprised if we see a striker coming on this evening. I'll be very surprised. Ball in. Well dealt with by Diop. Mate, only gets as far as Kovacic. That's to Mount by the looks of it. Kovacic again. Good ball over to. I'm not sure where that geezer is, to be honest. But yeah, so Rice gets the ball from the interception by Creswell. Passing through to Antonio. Come on. Someone help him out. Hey, come on. That's a foul all day long. He's not just going to go down for no reason. Unbelievable. How is that not a foul? Unbelievable. Right, so those are actually watching the game. We're coming up to 20 minutes. How do you think it's gone so far? Barkley, great save by Fabianski then. First shot on target by the looks of it. Let's have a look. Where are we? Yeah, Joseph had two shots, and both have been on target. Dale says, very good. I'm enjoying. Me too, mate. It's not bad. Which is we're not losing yet, so that's a bonus. Mate, you don't jinx it just before the water break. Don't jinx it, please. So 10 men excuse me, 10 men behind the ball. Jeez Louise. Oh, that was close. Mount almost scored then. That was bloody close. Sorry, Pulisic, I should say. Pulisic almost scored. Richard Avenue says John Moss is on VAR. I just heard. Ian says, we have been lucky. Chelsea have not produced too much. Somebody that actually knows how to spell two correctly. That's impressive. Thumbs up, mate. Thumbs up for that. We need to push out further. Agreed. Completely. Diop. Whoa. Come on, it's blatantly. Yeah. Suchek's not done too bad, to be fair, with that bit. Del says we won't sustain this constant attacking. Exactly. That's half the problem. So Fredericks with the throw in, trying to find Antonio. Too far. Suchek. Oh, bad mistake by Suchek there. Poor mistake. Come on. Well done, Rice. Taking initiative. Exactly the right way to do it. I couldn't believe that from those defenders. That is unbelievable. Ogbonna and Diop just running for it. Deck's like, come on, get the ball. Louis, well done, Oggy. Yeah, it was a good clearance then, but stuttering football, absolutely stuttering football. Richie from Rock, we haven't produced. See, Richie, I'll let you off because I know you're Spanish. It's not two, it's two. But yeah, we haven't produced much either. Ian says, that shot from Pulisic was damn close. Just seeing the replay. Yeah. It was, mate. Very close. That's why I went, ooh, because that could have been nasty. That could have been nasty. For those that are watching the game, that in the chat, unless you talk about the game, your comments aren't getting up. Cheeky bugger. Antonio. Oh! Goal kick. Just as Del says, Antonio lacking any edge. He's trying, bless him. He set up Lanzini earlier, which is not bad, to be fair. But yeah, that just seeing the replay of Antonio's attempts, and Pulisic's, but yeah. Del says that's every game. Agreed, mate. Agreed. If Lanzini had run a little bit faster than the speed that he had a few years ago, then wallop in. If anybody wants hear the game talk sport, go Google. Right, so halfway through the first half, God, this feels like NFL. It really does feel like NFL. We really need to pick up the pace. We really, really do. Or Sky Sports main event. We really need to pick up the pace with this game. It's untrue. It really is untrue. But at the same point, Chelsea look a bit nervous in certain things. So from one point of view, it's not bad. It's not bad, but from another point of view, I hate water breaks. Tony James B says, show TV, bruv. I can't. I'm watching on a projector. Louis says, far too slow this game, rather than too slow. Yeah. So far, negative as usual. It's game kicking off and Chelsea in possession. So good ball from Souček there to Lanzini. Good ball. Still in possession. Ball in. Cleared by Alonso, but good idea. Fredericks gets the ball. Passes back. Rice. Down to Bowen. Bowen back to Fredericks. Diop. Bowen. Loses possession, unfortunately, but it was a good move. It's a good move. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in, fortunately. And it says, my worry is if they score, John, we will fold. You're not the excuse me. You're not the only one, mate. You're not the only one that's worried about that. Gary says, Antonio going to be injured by the end of this, mark my words. Possibly, mate. Good to see you, fella. Rishi says, what time do you have on the game, GP? I think I'm ahead of you. Now is 26 minutes. And you will be ahead because, Richie, as you know, live streams are delayed by anything up to 30 seconds. Plus, I'm watching this on Now TV, so there's going to be an extra little delay on that and stuff. But yeah, so Rice is saying I only touched him. I hardly touched him. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just a block. It's a block. It's not really a foul. It's a block. That's what he's paid to do. I mean, Antonio gets the same thing. Nothing given yet. Typical stuff. Harry says that yawn from JP just described West Ham season. It has been tiring, mate. It has been tiring. So Alonso into the box. Everyone goes almost through everybody, but Souček does a great block there. It goes out for Chelsea throw-in. JC Pet Lover says, hi, they need to up their plays. Don't know who you're talking about. Which one? 17 seconds ahead. Won't say anything that happens. 17 seconds, man. By the time you've typed it, I've seen it. I know what you're like, Rich. You take ages to type. That's why it took you over a minute to get that through. Creswell with the throw-in. Boots it up. Antonio trying to pass to himself, but he was too slow to do so. He's knackered. I hate to say it, but he's absolutely knackered. Old age, mate. Too many tequilas, sons. Nearer the point. You got the shakes. Carpet Lover says West Ham. Yes, agreed, mate. Agreed. Mark says, sorry, Tesco delivery just came. Fridge is rammed with beer now. Good lad. Oh, that's a good. Oh, shut up, Abraham. That's not a foul in any shape or form. See, look, even MMM Collie Lips agrees with me. Shut up. So people saying that Giroud was going to be starting. They got that wrong, didn't they? Eh? Got that wrong. So Fredericks. Oh, now that see, how's that? Oh, exactly. All round marks this weekend. Definitely, man. Go up to Northern Ireland. Do you think if the unthinkable happens, we could lose Declan? We're going to lose him at some point anyway, no matter what. Gary says their bench is well. JC Pet Lover says I support West Ham and think Chelsea are going to win this. That's bad. Well, very, very likely, sunshine. Very likely. So Mount. Fred Barkley. Dell thinks Declan is already a done deal. And Collie was joking. So I know you weren't. Well, you weren't, but I called you out on it. But it was just good timing that I said the same thing. JC Pet Lover says maybe I need the scarf on. Do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Well, it's a quarter of an hour left. So Alonso to Rudiger. Long ball over. But Lanzini intercepts the bounce down. Diop takes a touch too quick, but Antonio gets the ball, and that's not a foul. Agreed. The ref's actually playing nice for a change. Fredericks through to Bowen. Fornell's back to Bowen. And something's up with Bowen. Something's up with Bowen. Alonso's like, sorry, mate. Oh, yes, that's a foul. Big time. Scraping his studs down his Achilles. That's not good. That's Yeah, that's a foul. That's a booking. I'm sorry, that's a booking. That's not an intent for the ball in any shape or form. That is a booking. Total booking. It's a free kick. Dale's not a corner, mate. It's a free kick. Oh, actually, no, yes. Now we got a corner. Rich says it'd be interesting to see what happens with the subs. Agreed. Louis says I think that was a yellow. Totally. Who? JC Pet Lovers for who? West Ham, and we've got the very knackered looking Bowen taking it. Richie says we've only conceded in the second half since coming back. Second half. The hell is going on there? What the hell is going on there? Fuck. The hell? What's that little dick doing? Aspilicueta. What is he doing? Fucking bellend. For those Chelsea supporters in the chat, what is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Ball in from Bowen. Hey! Souček! What a... Oh, talk about a counteract. Jesus, 33 and a half minutes to go. Well, in, I should say. Bowen, ball in. Bit of a scramble. Gets a bit of a touch, and there we go. Trying to argue about Antonio being in the position that he is. He's onside. So, yeah, it's a goal. This is handball, Jack. Here we go. What handball? I didn't see any handball there. Seriously, I didn't see anything, but we'll have to see. Oh, come off it. No. You are joking me. His arm's in a natural position. His arm moves after the ball's kicked. So after the ball bounces off him. It's not a handball. It's not handball. His leg's onside. Oh, come on. That's clutching at straws. That is clutching at straws. What are they doing? There's no part of a... There is no part of a body that can score a goal in an offside position. There's no handball. Oh, for God's sake, come on. If it's not clear and obvious, then it's by the rules, Rick, back me up on this. If it's not clear and obvious, surely that's unbelievable. That is not offside. Rick, you can't have an arm in an offside position because you can't score from a handball. No, it's the rules. We'll have to wait and see, try and find out what that was, but no, I'm sorry. Sorry, no, that's not no. That's not the that's the rules. It's scoring a. It's scoring a. It's not handball. It's not handball, and it's not offside because he put his arm up. There's no part of his body that can score. Is offside. His body. Rick says you can. Rick, I've gone through the rule book, son. It's not. You can't score a goal by hand. That's the whole point of it. That's the handball rule. So any body part of your body that you can score with. It's ridiculous. That is pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. All right. Thank you to whoever's just blocked him. That is unreal. And says his upper body looks offside, John. He's on his like that. I mean, I can see why. I just don't agree with it. Last game against Chelsea, this happened. Yeah, agreed. Mikey was but I'm not taking any solace from it. Richie says VAR showed the line on Antonio, but Souček scored. Agreed. Totally, mate. It's wrong. It's completely wrong. Louis says joke so raging, mate. I'm bubbling. I might look calm, but trust me, I'm bubbling. Unbelievable. Every single fucking game. That's a Willian on the ball. Rudiger. Pulisic. Gathered well by Fredericks, and he boots it up. Antonio trying to get the ball. Fails miserably. But very good interception. Oh, get up, you... My God. That is such a dive. That is such a dive. That is such a dive from Pulisic. That is such a dive. Oh, that is such a dive. Guys, next time that triple N comes in, block him, will you? Stop timing him out. It's ridiculous. You know the rules, guys. Exactly. If we were wearing red, it would have counted. Agreed. RNG says, hope you beat Chelsea. Sorry about that, VR. Well, the penalty's been awarded, mate. Willian steps up. That's no. It's cheating. I know they're lucky with that. It's a dive, man. It's a dive. You run. Diop was standing still, for fuck's sake. No. Absolutely furious. Absolutely furious. That's no. Diop clears. Fornals. Richie. Rick. Please pay attention. Please block this triple M bloke. Exactly. They should VAR the foul. Agreed. Just as I want to explain how he was offside. He wasn't, mate. It's not offside. He was on his way down before he even got in the box. He dives into it's it's a dive nonetheless. When you trip like that, you don't go. You're not falling down like that. You're flump. It's unbelievable. Harry says, hopefully the boys will play their balls off and make the refs shove it up their ass. Mate, it's not going to happen, Sunshine. I'd love it to, but it's just not going to happen. Exactly. Pulisic's doing a Hazard. Totally, mate. Totally. Dale says, now it's keep score at a decent level. Alonso. Rudiger, long ball. Up to Tammy Abrahams. But intercepted very well by Ogbonna. Well done, Fredericks. That's it. Rice. Fornals. Sorry, Lanzini, I should say. Antonio, look bothered, mate, please. Louis says, I have to say VAR is not working for us at all. It's not meant to work for us. It's meant to be used properly. I know what you mean. Moy says, Harry says, Moy should tell the boys to use this anger to score against Chelsea. Agreed. Lawrence, get a striker on. Harry says, it really should be 1-0 West Ham. It should, yeah. Ian's pushes. As soon as he pushed it past him, we knew he was going to ground. Yeah, agreed. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's clutching at straws. So we've got 3 minutes of added time, so 2.5 minutes left to go. Unbelievable. I mean, what's Antonio supposed to be doing on the floor when he's down there? He says, if they're looking anger, I can lend. If they're looking for anger, I can lend them some. Agreed, son. Rick says, to be honest, referees and VR don't care about the fans. The laws need to be changing, but it won't be. No, it will. They will change it. They will change it because there's going to be massive, massive uproar if nothing happens. Richie says, I miss not watching football. He says, Fat Bard is probably loving this. I didn't know one of the best teams in the league needed extra help. Agreed. So Antonio tries to get a corner and fails miserably. And we now get a corner. Are you sure, ref? Are you sure that's a corner? Yeah? It's not handball? It's not a goal kick? Ball in. It's a goal this time. Surely. Souček's not sure. This is Are we actually? Is it actually a goal now? Yeah, is it actually? Because Souček was like, ball in. Yeah, perfect. Perfect header from him. Perfect, literally perfect header. Comes right in, gets free, straight in, 1-0. Rick, come on. Saucy Souček. And Richie says Fabianski offside. Lawrence says, sounds like a better dive than Tom Daly for the penalty. He was, man. It was ridiculous. It's an unbelievable dive. Booted up, Mark Bonner. Go on, Forms. Antonio, and he blows the whistle. No? What did he run up for? First goal for the club. Great, mate. Dale says they should review the offside. It's not going to happen, mate. I know what you mean. He was not impeding play. He was down. Exactly. That's the point. It's not. Souček would have scored it even if he wasn't standing there. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Dale, shut up. Every time you said that, you're 0 for 2 at the minute, sunshine. Harry says, we need more set pieces. No, we need more confidence, mate. We need more confidence. We're not an Allardyce side. I mean, we are with Moyes in charge, but I think I feel really hard done by. Really do feel hard done by. It's unbelievable, that. Absolutely unbelievable. Lawrence said, would you make any subs at half time, JP? Fuck yeah, I would. We need Silver on. I'll take Antonio off because he's knackered, and I put Silver on. Dale says, yeah, but we scored twice. Agreed, mate. It was not impeding play. It was not impeding play. It was not offside. Dimas, what do you think about Kepa? I think he's all right. Nothing brilliant. Gary Page, I'm so happy we scored a goal. Agreed. Dale says, Boogie's winning that. Louis says, that was a crazy 10 minutes. It was fun. It was fun. It was. Richie off, Antonio on. Exactly as I said. Harry says, Souček has been so unlucky. Own goal last week. Goal disallowed today. I'm happy he got his goal, though. Totally, mate. Totally. That never say die fighting spirit, which we haven't seen for a long time. Dale says Silver would bring a more clinical finish. Hope so. Louis says, so glad it was Souček again too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Never say die attitude. Just go straight for it. Very good. I'm loving that. JC Pet Lover says not offside, should be 2-0. Yeah, Gary says and Lanzini off, Silver on. I'd rather take Antonio off, mate, if I'm honest. As I said, because he looks like he's knackered. But yeah. Wine Brod says, who's your favourite player at West Ham? Overall, it's Mark Noble. I love the guy. Richie says, I haven't even seen Lanzini tonight. Well, I've mentioned him about 5 or 6 times, mate. So, again, I don't know what game you're bloody watching. Sarah says, I'm so happy we have Souček. He's a winner, something we don't have. He's trying. He's doing his best, bless him. He's doing his best. So as it stands at the minute, Watford are in 17th as it stands. And JC Petlover says, yes, he is knackered. So Bowen with the assist for that goal. Well, that's funny. Where are we? Yeah. BBC report spot on. Penalty Chelsea. Christian Pulisic draws a foul in the penalty area. Yeah. It's a blatant dive. Lewis said, I'd throw a jetty on for Antonio. It's not going to happen, mate. He doesn't rate him. And Wilshere for Man U in the 60th minute mark. Not bad. Richard says, you mentioned you haven't seen him. What? I never said I mentioned. You mentioned you didn't see him. Lanzini's been involved in quite a fair bit. Who's your favourite player at Chelsea? Don't have one. Allaire would have been good to come on. I think we should bring on Albion. Allaire's injured, mate, as you know. So, honestly, Leo says this is going to be hard. It is, mate. Agreed. Please don't bring on Anderson. Adam Jessup, hello, mate. How's it going, pal? Irritated, to say the least. If an attack is in offside position, if they're clearly obstructing the goalkeeper's line of vision, he's not. He's on the fucking floor. Antonio doesn't block him under any circumstances. He doesn't block him. You can see he doesn't block him at all. He does not block the goalkeeper's line of vision whatsoever. Whatsoever. I hate that fucking rule. Ginger's saying no. He's not obstructing the goalkeeper. It's not offside. I mean, even Ashley Cole is saying no. He's not blocking. If that's the reason they need their fucking eyes checked, that means every single player can't be arm's distance away from a goalkeeper at a corner. It's as simple as that. It can't happen. If they're going to use that excuse, fuck off, FA and Premier League. Fuck off. No. No, it's not right. So Diop was standing still and he runs into him. Let's have a look at this from this angle. All right, yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, but it's still a reminder. Rick, I don't care if it's the reason. It's a false one. It's bullshit. He has a clear line of vision, right? A corner comes in. Antonio's here. He looks the ball round. By this point, Antonio's got the ball. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting that as a reason. It's an invalid reason. It's no. You can see it you can see it. He runs into fucking Rudiger. Rudiger is closer to him than Antonio is, and that they're claiming his vision was being blocked. Bullshit. No, sorry, no. That's Richard said, I want to see Silva young and hungry. That's what we need. Agreed. Dell says he nutmeg the player. JC Brown says Silva needs to come on. Arian says, JP, this reminds me of the 2-2 draw back in 2016. Remember the game where they gave Chelsea a penalty even though it was a free kick? Slightly different, mate. Diop's legs out. So I can see why. I can see why. It's as if they're trying to stop every goal we score. Yeah, there's no logic to the rule. There's no logic to the rule. Nick says, AGP, I'm actually buzzing. We said we'd win 2-1. West Ham, we got ducked over with VAR. Rice is my captain. Sweet. Keepers are too protected. Agreed. JC Pet Lover says I'm remailing them now. Civi and one says I think Lampard should try both Olivier and Abraham up front. So Giroud and Tammy, by the looks of it, they can make a great combo. Agreed. Hennick said, "I wouldn't say if it was happening to Chelsea." Disagree. No, if the rule is, this is how angry I am. If the rule is incorrectly applied, it doesn't matter what team it is. It doesn't matter what team it is. Two former footballers sitting in the studio who, let's be fair, hasn't been all that long since they played in the Premier League. Let's be fair, are sitting there saying it's not offside. It's not like it's just bullshit. No. Harry says, what if that VAR reaction is the reason we go down? You can't single it out to one specific moment, mate. Come on, use your brain. There are many, many mistakes. There's many, many incidences over the season, regardless of VAR decisions, that we've absolutely fucked up. Hank says, JP, yeah, you fair. Thank you. As I say, because at the end of the day, if it had been the other way around, and then if it had been Chelsea had that goal ruled off, which it wouldn't happen because it's top four syndrome, it just wouldn't happen at all. Then as I say, because but either way, the decision's wrong. I've been saying every single fucking game. VAR is a fantastic piece of technology. It has to be used rightly, and the rules have to be applied correctly. They're not in this instance. They never have been, and they never fucking will for this season. It's irritating. Yeah, don't forget to give this video a like. Rishi says the reason we go down Arian is because of Moyes. So Arian, just saying, Arian, I'm sorry, mate, but nobody can agree with you on that. One VAR decision does not or any offside decision does not relegate a team. It's a fundamental system of errors through an entire season. TXW Morris said, sorry, JP had to go earlier. What's the score? It's 1-1. Nick says, Bowen and Souček have impressed, seeing huge improvements. Definitely. Hendrick says, true top four luck. See you in a minute, Richie. Bring on Yarmolenko, another big body who could create problems for the Chelsea defence. Right, who do you take off, though, mate? Chatterbox says 38 games exactly. Well, yes, it always has been. But I know where you're going with it. Nick says we're not relegated, Can. What's Can? Is this a new street version of things that have only just literally been made in the last few seconds, Nick? Unbelievable. Right, where are we? So Louis says, so I just checked my message, guys, as I'm sure you can appreciate it. Bad crack when we are talking about VAR, not the football. Agreed, mate. It's a bad joke. It is an absolute bad joke. You're spot on there, mate. Muck says, at least we finally scored a goal. I predicted 2-1. Souček and Lanzini, remember? Possibly. Nick says, Oggy's been decent. Agreed. Barry says, money has ruined football. Hard for us oldens to watch with VAR. Mate, I don't know how old you are, but it's hard for my generation to watch it. If there's anything else. Because it's my generation of supporters that are doing YouTube channels. You know, it's when we're all banging on about it. Right, second half has kicked off. Ari says Lanzini or Antonio can come off. Well, anyone can come off, mate, but I know what you mean. Nick says Lanzini ain't been too bad. Agreed. TXW says they don't want us to win. Aaron says I have this feeling we will win. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like we're going to win. Fair enough. That's your instincts talking there, mate. And mind body, hard to watch. Yeah. So Fredericks, ball into the box. Clip it about. Creswell. Fornells. Rice. Lanzini. See, still there. Diop. Creswell. So it looks like my rant's earned me a few more subscribers. Guys, if you have to subscribe, this isn't happening every time. It happens every watch along. But yeah. Go on, Fredericks. Go on, son. That's it. Stand your ground. Mark says, come on, you irons. Ref's eyes are painted on. More than likely, mate. More than likely. It's Creswell. Lanzini. Creswell. Rice. Lanzini. Fornells. Lanzini. Why is nobody over there? Why is nobody over there for... Oh. Come on. Block it. Keep it out, Diop. Keep it out. Don't slow down. What are you doing? Come on. More fight. Don't let him in the box. Come on. Kante. Thingy Bob. William. Rudiger. Go on, Bone. Stand him up. Stand Alonso up. Well cleared by Rice. Goes out for a throw-in. Rick says, sorry, JP, for having a go. All they need to do is make it easier for the referee, and the law needs changing to make it easier. No. Common sense needs to be applied. It's nothing about making it easier for the ref. The ref's in a fucking easy position as it is. The videos are wrong. The video decision is wrong. Finally, we get a free kick from a foul on Antonio. Jesus Christ. Dell says Suchek is playing well. TXW says, what the hell was West Ham doing? Playing football. Mark said, come on, John, mind your blood pressure, mate. Come on, they've had 30 odd years of this shit. Just to make it more. Goes out for a throw-in by the looks of it. Yeah, the only man that's in an attacking position taking the throw-in. What does that tell you about David Moyes' tactics? Ball in. Great ball in from Antonio for that throw-in. Brilliant. Back to his old days. Maybe that's why. That's the only way we get balls into the box. Mark's the same here. My ginger hair's turning grey. Mate, there's a lot of... You can't see the salt at the top at the minute, but there's a lot, trust me. TXW says Silver needs to come on. Agreed. Mark's is still pulling the ladies, though. That's debatable. Rice, Antonio. That's a dive, surely. Bowen, Antonio! 2-1. Delsa's get in. I called it. A goal less. Antino. Antino. Love that. But what's the goal? No, not the best, but great play by Bowen. So we got right. So Rice, Lanzini, Fornell, sorry. There's a bit, that's a dive, but great pass from Fornells to Bowen and Antonio in the right position, totally onside, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I mean, yeah. I mean, that is a foul from Rudiger, but it is a dive at the same point, so I can see why the ref hasn't given it. But what? Yeah, 3-1. We're 2-1 at the minute, mate. You got... calm down, dear. 40 minutes left to go still. Anything's possible. Rick says, have they given the goal? Well, yes, because it's clear as day. Antonio, look at the smile on his face, bless him. He's so happy. I'm not looking at the table. I'm not risking it. Richard says, it's the only time we see what subs and how we get. It's only time. See, yes, it's only time. See what subs and how many we get. Yeah. TXW for once. A good game. Keep it up. Kept on playing. Agreed, mate. Totally. This game should have been wrapped up 3-0. Agreed. It should be. Well, the foul I can get, but it should be 3-1 now. Let's say the penalty I understand, because watching the replays from multiple angles, which you didn't get to see when the game was going on, I can see why it's been given. It's a dive, but I can see why it's been given. So William with the ball in. Clear it, Diop. Fornals, clear it. Come on. Stop dithering. Stop dithering. Exactly. TXW. So what's the score? As I said, 2-1. You're clear. Hammer Ted Shark. Come on, you irons. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing all right. Still got a long way to go, unfortunately, in this game. A long, long way to go. Oh, another subscriber. 1565. Thank you, guys. 35 to go to the gig. Patip says last time West Ham 2, Chelsea 4. Actually, last time it was 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Harry says keep it up. Let's get another before we think of defending. Tex Morris says lovely game. Dell says Chelsea scum not getting it all their own way. Well, more fight. More fight. I said to Nikki, and I said it in the preview as well for that matter. We have to see more fight if we're going to stay up. If we don't, then I'm wrong and we're going down. But we have to fight. We have to fight. That's the whole point of football. Chris Watson, Coleman Irons need to stay steady the ship for now for 5 minutes or so and then have another go. Agreed, it's not happening because Chelsea are all over us. And TXW Clan, hi Joe, I'll sub. Don't make fake accounts or use duplicate accounts to subscribe. Don't do that. You'll get found out by YouTube, and your account will be pulled down. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. I need genuine supporters. I need genuine subscribers, not people just making fake accounts. It's not about a number. It's not. I'm doing it because I want genuine people to follow the channel, not because I want numbers. I'm not that sort of thing. Otherwise, I'd be saying every 5 minutes, subscribe. So TXW Clan, please unsubscribe from that account because you're clearly TXW Moro. Louis says, need clam heads for 5 minutes. Clear heads, I'm thinking you mean there, mate. For 5 minutes, then build again. Agreed. Yeah, Ross Barkley offside there. I know it was all correct, mate. It did make me laugh, that. Rishi Von back. Matt, how are we doing? We're winning 2-1, mate. Winning 2-1. Harry says, worried when they bring on Giroud. I'm not. He's not much of a threat, mate, to be fair. That's why they played him against them when we played him at the Bridge. Richard Summers, keep it up. Agreed. Antonio has been amazing. He looks knackered, bless him. Richard said, who scored JP? It was 1-0. Antonio was set up by Bowen. Very good setup. Very good goal. There's not argument to say that Zonde Silva would have done exactly the same thing, just as Rice gets hustled off the ball, but stands his ground. It goes up to Fornals. Bowen. Ball into Lanzini. Stutters. Fluffs it. Chris Watson said, weren't we in for Ross Barkley one time or another? Mate, we're always linked with Barkley up until he moved to Chelsea, and then a little bit afterwards as well, for that matter. It's boring. Dell says it's coming, possibly. Lawrence says no silly mistake now, West Ham. That's more what I'm worried about. So yeah, Lanzini should have passed. Then he should have passed. He's trying to score when he comes back. Kia says Suchek is class and Bowen. Agreed. Both of them are playing really, really well. Fredericks worried me on the ball. Looks like a rocket in him every time. He's to be fair, I've been very critical of Fredericks over the last few weeks and months. This season in general. He's defending much better. Much better. Which said, don't say the S word. Where is 2016 Lanzini? Tell me about it. Bet Dell is shitting kittens thinking we might win 3-1. Knowing him, he's probably put a bet on it anyway. Sheena, let's hope we can keep it a 2-1, but if we get another goal, even better. It'd be nice. Welcome, Sheena. Nice to see you. Aaron says, JP, why does Moyes do well against Chelsea? He never has done beforehand. Never has done. See, told you. Moyes has never done well against Chelsea. Yes, but we're still 10 men behind the ball still. Antonio has to come off. I know he scored the goal, and that's why he's not going to sub him yet, but he has to come off. He's knackered. It's coming up the 60th minute. It's 59 and a half minutes on the clock now. And has to. Wish Google would start sending me bloody notifications about other football games. It's about the third time they've come through now. Doesn't make any difference, whatever. Yeah. 60th minute. We've got any subs coming on? No, it's just a free kick. And Antonio running, but which is, to be fair, Moyes hasn't done well against any team. Totally. Rice is standing up tall. He is, mate. 15 minutes till Moyes does his first sub. Because if he wins today, Toady, if he wins Toady, Moyes wound have 2 wins and a draw and 0 losses as a West Ham boss. What are you talking about? Hi, JP. I love your live streams. Also going to sub. Thanks, Jax. Much appreciated. The watch alongs happen every single game, and there's a daily evening chat every pretty much every evening at 6:30. So come join in. Mark says Antonio's holding it up well. Agreed. He's knackered, bless him, but who would you rather come on for, Antonio? As I've already said, Chris, I don't know if you heard it earlier, but Silva. Antonio was tired. Take him off, otherwise he could make a big mistake. Agreed, Key. He gave the ball away for Spurs' second goal. Bless him, because he was knackered. Just as Fornals has had an injury. Well, at least he's had a tackle. Where are we? Yeah, that's a foul, man. Come on. Why is this ref letting them get away with such shit? I mean, Alonso scraped his. How is he not booked? How is he not booked? Unbelievable. So Barkley and Abraham coming off, and Loftus-Cheek and Giroud coming on. Loftus-Cheek, I'm worried about. Giroud, I don't give a monkey's about. Exactly. Dirty bastard, Kante. Agreed. Jack says, I love your background. Thanks, mate. It looks a state. But thank you. Louis said Kante needs to be booked for that. He should have been. Dirty bastard. Yeah. Richie, Chelsea subs 13 minutes till we do a sub. Yep. He's ineffectual. Rara says 1 and draw in his first season in Charles as West Ham manager, remember? Yeah, but this isn't his first season. It's irrelevant, son. Against Chelsea. But it's irrelevant. It's not relevant. It was 2 years ago. Richie said Chelsea subs 30 minutes. Oh, sorry, I already brought that up. Mark says, don't tempt fate regarding Giroud. JP, you make me nervous. The only fucking thing I feel. I don't rate him. Loftus-Cheek is more of a threat than Giroud is. I really rate Loftus-Cheek. I really do rate the geezer. I think he's a fantastic player. Willian. But yeah, I'm glad you're right, like it, Jack. I tried to iron it out and it's just not work. It's just tacky. It's crap. So I'm getting a that was close. Jesus. So I've got a new background coming, which is actually Jesus. Come on, clear the lines. Jesus, that was close. It's close. Now, what are you talking about, Patagonia? What are you on about? Ball in. Lanzini fouled on Azpilicueta. Rick says West Ham need 2 more goals. And Lanzini gets booked. Out of all the bloody challenges tonight, that's just... Yeah, because his studs are up. That's why he's booked him. Loftus Cheek. So like a sports car. I used to joke with a old Chelsea mate of mine, saying how I'm surprised. I'm surprised Chelsea allowed him to get anywhere near the club, having a hyphenated first name of sharing half of QPR's ground. Louis says Ogby to the rescue again. Yeah, he did. He made a fantastic clearance, just as Mason Mount standing over the free kick. And good save by Fabianski. Quite easy for him, to be honest. Del says Lanzini lucky there, no red card. Yeah, it's not. There's no intent behind it. That's why he only got a yellow, because it wasn't. It was clear to. Chris Walkman says, I guess Yarmolenko's fitness and form puts you off, but I honestly don't know enough about Silva to make a decision on him. Yeah, pretty much, Chris. To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Yarmolenko. I mean, I am, but it's just we haven't seen enough of him. And from what I've seen of Silva, how he played against Birmingham in the FA Cup and what he's been doing since he came back from his injury, deserves it. He really does deserve it. Skoda from Patagonia. Well, they were Russian, though, weren't they? April May, hi JB, I broke my foot, so I wasn't able to go to my football session. Nice to know. Antonio off, Yarmolenko on, he runs his socks off. Agreed, I've said it for the last half an hour. Yeah, I'm so nervous as my mate is a Chelsea fan, he won't stop going on about it. Mark says 65 gone, no subs yet. Moyes is so cunning. Ooh, there's a bad challenge on them. Bad challenge on them. Souček there. So yeah, Wilshere on, Lanzini off. Not a bad idea. First substitute, force his hand. See what he can do. Give him a decent run out. He says Wilshere for landing 67. I said 16-minute mark. Okie dokie. For Lanzini, I think he was 6. Yeah. Harry says Jackson. Interesting. Yep. Right, so there we go. So we're looking at the drinkies again. Yeah, drinkies. Now, part of me is wanting to phone my Chelsea mate up and give an absolute stick, but I can't because I'm broadcasting. Richard says, why not do a double sub? He has 5 players he can put on, fresh legs. Totally, mate. 100%. Completely agree with you, son. Completely agree with you. He's not never going to do it. He's not a tactician. He's not the tactician he thinks he is. Says he zibs. Aye, man. Aye, why, aye, man. I'm a Chelsea fan, but if West Ham win, GG, they deserved it. By I subbed. Well, that's very kind of you, Stez, but I want you to subscribe to the channel you're actually going to watch, rather than just boost the numbers. But thank you. Ariane says thanks. There's a water break, which is just finished now. Richie, as always, is on a wine break. Chris says, too scared to bring on Wilshere. I would have waited till games after this to use him. Invade, he gets too... I'm worried, I think that's meant to be. He gets injured too early, I mean. Yeah. Well, he has to bring him on to give a bit of spark. Oh, come off it. Declan Rice getting booked. Harry says, did you hear what VAR said was the reason the goal didn't count? They said he interfered with the goalkeeper. Absolute joke. It is, mate. You're not listening at half time. I had a massive rant about it. Mark says every foul we make it's a yellow. Agreed. But yeah, I mean he was running for a good 3/4 of a second before he went over. There's no way that's a foul. No way that's a foul. Exactly. Another dive. Cheating, fucking... this ref has got no balls whatsoever. Absolutely no balls. It's a massive hole there. Massive hole. Willian. Oh, 2-0. Willian with the brace. Harris has put a man on the goal post. How can you put a man on the goal post, mate? It's a free kick. Please. Stowe says the ref is the worst in the ref in the league. Agreed. Harry, in all seriousness, are you actually watching this game or are you watching something different? Because from what you're talking about, mate, it doesn't sound like you're watching this game. Great interception, but fluffed it. Shame from Fornals. That was a good idea. A lot of teams do that. Ari, the only time you put someone on the post is when you're taking a corner, not a free kick. Just as we're almost conceded again. Pulisic is with an attempt then. Jack says, no way that was a foul rather than a fail. Guys, honestly, you need to sort out your autocorrects. What is wrong with you lot? Do you not read what you're sending? It's cracking me up with the crap you're sending through. Key says, to be honest, I don't see us coming back. Louis says Pulisic has a bit between his teeth. He's trying. Jack says, you're on my recommended, by the way. Thanks, mate. Nice to know. Mark says, shit, that was close. It was very, very close. This is on the judgment on the attack. Again, Rice, you could have been a bit quicker then. Richard, I would have bitten your hand off for a point tonight, but we deserve to win because of the ref. Not a great night. Come on, you Irons. I said I'd take a point at the start of the game. I really, really would. But this has been an absolute joke. Absolute joke of decisions. Really, really has been. Richard, you're absolutely right, mate. We need to bring on players. Totally. Bill said, they're all dwunk. Harry says, we will score. I hope we do, mate. I bet the ref is a Chelsea fan. Said your stream is really lagging. All live streams are lagging, mate. They do. I'm watching it on. I'm watching it on Now TV. But yeah, streams will be at least 20 seconds behind, at least. I'm seeing it at the same time you guys are. It has to filter through. That's how streams work. Lawrence says West Ham 2, officials 2. Rick, come on, that was a joke. Sheena was cracking a joke there. Come on, don't think everything's so serious. Richie says Antonio should do what Di Canio did and just sit on the floor saying he wants to come off. He wouldn't sub him then, mate. He tried it before and never got away with it. He did that under Moyes' first tenure. So he went to, look, take me off. April May says, do you consider yourself famous? No, none under any shape or form. Never will be. Bring on another attacking player. Clear it, Oggy. Good lad. Great to see him back. Yarmolenko's coming on. Corner to Chelsea. No one's spamming. Sorry, mate. TXW. Sorry, guys, but you're blocked for that. I don't want anyone spamming football under any circumstances. Right. Yarmolenko coming on. Yeah, we got that. And if he would keep a VAR, did he rub his Hampton? It's getting on my bloody Hamptons. Jared off for good change. Agreed, mate. It's not a bad idea. He's been one of the hardest workers out there, but giving him a quarter of an hour's worth of football. Fornals on the ball. Fredericks back to Fornals. Ball through. What now? He says Antonio needs a rest. Agreed, totally. That's Wilshere injured, picking up a bottle. Key says, Key says, my subs are crap. Agreed. Mark English, good play by young Fredericks. He's had a blinder today. Is the ref related to Bobby Madley? Richard says, not bad subs so far, but would have taken off Antonio instead of Bowen. Agreed. We're not seeing a striker. We're not seeing a striker. So I'd be very happy with a point. Very, very happy if we keep a point in the next 10, 12 minutes. Very, very happy with that. I said, Mark, you'll be able to back me up on this, mate. When the question was asked in the live chat earlier this evening, I said I was asked how many subs would he make, and I said 2, 3 max. It's just Creswell clears it up to Antonio. He didn't actually realise he got the ball then, bless him. Yarmolenko. What are you doing? Fredericks. Wilshere. Antonio! Oh! That should be. That should be. That should be a pen, but let's have a look at the replay. Nah, it's a coming together. It's a coming together. Rich says, 10 minutes to go, take off Antonio and bring on Silva. Ian says, I might have to come back after the whistle blows. I can't take this. Fredericks out, good overlapping again. He's done. We've played well. We've played a lot better. We played a lot better. And Willian now gets booked. Whoa, bloody hell! He's booked a Chelsea player. Is he feeling all right? Jesus. Ball up. Yama. Wilshere. Pass it to Rice. Dozy. There you go. Creswell. Come on, pass it to Creswell, Rice. No, what are you doing? Back to Wilshere. See? Pass it to Creswell. Would have been much better off. Or Bonner. He sees exactly what I was talking about. Remember, Creswell's offside by then. Would be a pen if it was the other end of the pitch. Probably. Yeah. Harry said, wow, Chelsea got yellow. Damn. Yeah, agreed, mate. It's mental. And he's not that far offside, but he is nonetheless. Oh! That was close. Pabs, that's it. Clear line, son. Oh, excuse me. Good header out. Rice. Antonio. Yarmolenko running. Come on, Yama. Tempo, sunshine. Tempo. Oh. Neat idea trying to Antonio, but doesn't do it in that game of 12. You're absolutely right, mate. We should be winning. Harry says, no matter what, we should be proud of the boys. Yeah. We deserve the points out of this, to be fair. Couple of decisions not gone our way as usual, but overall, good fight. Good fight. Exactly what we wanted to see. Exactly what we've wanted to see. Good fight. Ish. Come on. Honestly. Now you see it. Thank you, ref. Jesus Christ. Right, it's just over the 84th and a quarter mark. Interesting, actually. We've only had 2 shots on target and both have gone in. Fabianski with the kick. Free kick. Chelsea have had 15 attempts, 2 shots on target. And sorry, we've had 9 attempts and 9 shots and 2 on target, but both have gone in. Lewis says, even if we lose, I'm still a lot happier tonight. Play okay, bring on Newcastle. Totally, mate. We've been playing good. Jack says we'll win this. Rick says, do you think we will win this game? I can't, mate. I can't see it, to be honest. But you never know. You never know. That was close. Goes out for a goal kick. It's good defending by Creswell there. Jack says we can win. Easy. I can't see it, fella. To be honest, if you ask me, would I take a draw? I said right at the start, I'd take a draw. I said even in the live chat earlier, I said I'd take a draw. Mark says my nerves are shot. Hold me. Well, where's this bit of crumpet you've got then, Sonny? Richard said we've had 3 shots on target and 3 goals, to be fair. Yeah. Charlie, I can see your message. It's not going up on the telly. This isn't a channel that puts up everything because you're not talking about the game. Moyes, 5 minutes, bring on Silva. Jack means I would take a draw. Charlie wants to score. It's 2-2, mate. 2-2. Moyes looked nervous as hell, and quite bloody rightly so he should be. He should have made more of an effort. Lazy bastard. Jack says, "What are your thoughts on the game so far?" Well, to be honest, mate, I think we've done well. We've showed it in attacking. We've showed glimpses of attack. We haven't had the substitutions to make that attack a bit more stronger, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with this. Are you happy with Moyes? No, I'm not. To be honest with you, Charlie. I would never call a score so close to the end. I would jinx myself. I noticed Dell's gone quite quiet since it was 2-2. Del, you still with us, Sunshine? I ain't seen you for a while. The jinx. Good ball up by Wilshere. But unfortunately, nothing coming to it. And Loftus-Cheek on the attack. Willian. Key quite rightly says this draw takes us to 16th. It does. Yarmolenko, is he going to do the same as he did against Everton? Which I'm guessing he did. Come on, son. Yes! Yes! Can we hold it? Can we hold it for another 4 or 5 minutes? Can we hold it? What's a goal? Brilliant piece of play. Great piece of play. Antonio with a... He's onside. He is onside. Yarmolenko. Love this. Yep, it's an Everton. It's an Everton. Five goals. Who would have thought 5 goals in this game? 6 goals, technically. Before anyone jumps on me for that. Four minutes. 4th Premier League goal of the season for Yarmolenko. Hi, oh, but I am still seriously worried. All right, with I'll say it in 3.5 minutes. Charlie Palmer says, "What Championship player would you take?" Don't know. Don't watch a lot of them. I'm afraid. Lawrence says, "What the fuck? We got 3 goals in a game." Moyes is a genius bringing him on. It's a good idea. Yarman said, "Yarmolenko scored 4 goals this season out of what, a couple of games? 4 or 5 appearances, I think." I stayed. 4 goals. Come on, boys. Come on. Okay, so I take it back. Moyes' subs have been good. They've been questionable. But I agree with Lanzini coming off and Wilshere coming on. Not so much about Bowen, but it's, yeah. Jack says, "This game has shown its true colours. Well done, West Ham." We're not out of the woods yet. Tonight or the rest of the season, for that matter. We're not out of the woods yet. John says, "Is West Ham parking that bus?" No. Balbuena on, so yeah, 5 at the back now. Moyes is doing everything he can to make sure we don't concede. There's a foul, yeah. Charlie says, "I take it you support West Ham." What gave it away? The fact the channel's called JPWHU TV? The fact that I'm sitting here in Claret Blue? Jack says, "Well done for your good spirits, JP. Loving the shirt." Thanks, mate. I'm not buying any more West Ham shirts until something actually comes out I really like. Now, the question is, can we hold this consistent fight for Sunday? That's what I'm worried about. Already thinking about the Geordie game. But, fouls left, right, and centre. Who's down? Suchek, bless him. Jack Notridge says, "I think you will stay up now." Not out of the woods. Not out of the woods at all. Not out of the woods. Jack said, "I will be watching that on this channel." Well, yes, you will. Good to know, mate. Game's at 2:15, so we start the broadcast at 2:20. So sorry, it's at 2:00, I should say. So by all means, please do pop on and have a chat with us again, mate. It'd be good. And Sheena, likewise with yourself. Charlie Palmer, I don't care that you're a Man United supporter. Not bothered. Not bothered. You're not getting up there. Sorry, you're not getting on the screen. Louisa, thanks, Super Frank, West Ham at heart. That's it. Thank fuck for that is all I can say. Thank fuck for that. Unbelievable. Why couldn't we have done that a week ago? Why couldn't we have done that at Spurs? Substitutions, very, very good. Substitutions. Harry, nobody likes a bragger. Adios, amigos. Rishi says the best. Moyes the greatest manager we ever had. Totally. Lesson is cheaters don't win. Agreed. And you can have to stay awake until 3 a.m. and this happens. Sorry to make you tired, sunshine, but this is why you should support a local team, at least a team in your own country. But no, it's always good to see you, fella. Louis says VAR pushed us tonight. Totally. Well, guys, thank you very, very much for your time. It's always great to see you. It's a massive, massive win. Christopher says, great show, John. Cheers, bud. Yep. You've seen the best and the worst of me tonight, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view. But Jesus, 4-0 Norwich, Arsenal Norwich, Bournemouth, Newcastle 4-1 Newcastle, Everton 2-1. The only team to keep the clean sheet was Arsenal tonight. Rishi says now to message all my Chelsea mates. Anyway, JP, I've got to see you Sunday. Bye. Take care, mate. Okay, guys. Well, as I say, we will wrap it up there. Double over Chelsea. Who would have thought it? But guys, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon.